Let's talk Women Talk.
Hi, I'm Sharmilah from Vic is Gorgeous. The reason why I started Vic is Gorgeous is to empower plus-size women, basically to feel diva about life, to be happy and to take charge of life. When I was 20, I was diagnosed with diabetes type 2. I didn't take it seriously because you're still young, and I think that I still have a lot of time to play around. I can still be in denial, I can still I don't think it's going to be as bad as what the doctor says how it's going to turn out to be. Life was still very normal for me. I was very active, I was teaching dancing, I was still doing a lot of things, I was still going around doing business, and a lot of people will warn me about the danger of obesity. But I always think that people are just targeting me because they have products to sell, because everybody thinks that people are just judging you just because if you're plus size. But at the age of late 30s, that's when whatever everyone said that I'm a ticking bomb, it really happened. I was diagnosed with Diabetic Retinopathy, which will lead to blindness, and they said there's no cure. So even if I have $1 million in my bank tomorrow, it can't buy me a pair of eyes. I have to go through 2 head surgeries because the sugar were too high. I had carbuncle on my head, and the one at the front here actually pressed onto my face nerve, and then they gave me a face stroke. Legs were swollen, couldn't start walking, I have to stop dancing. So it was like a living dead. I was like very sick every day. The worst thing to happen as a belly dancer, someone who loved to do belly dancing, is that I couldn't dance anymore because my legs were too swollen. The diabetes actually kills my nerve. So one part of that joy in my life was taken away. That's how diabetes has robbed my life. I couldn't be active as before. I couldn't perform as good as before. I couldn't be that superwoman that I always wanted to be. I have to make a change. I want to bring back that old Sharmilah again. I do not want to believe in that in a living dead body. I heal through dancing and through cooking because these are my two most this is where I find joy, and I heal through finding the joy again, and that gives me the emotional strength. First of all, I got to admit that I was living in denial. I've got to get rid of that denial part and face it, otherwise I could never heal. After understanding about what the body needs, how the body can heal, I'm telling you, it's no longer about discipline. It's what is part of your lifestyle now, because you want to live a life with a purpose, not as a living dead. And health is so important. I know the word health is wealth is so cliche, but it is really the truth. The cause of my sickness, it is due to my weight problem. So when I actually make the changes and I started losing weight and all that, I can feel the difference. So it is better to deal with that stress of people advising, giving you good advice, than to go through the pain of not listening to that advice. So you make a choice. Either you want to live in denial or you want to live with the pain which will eventually rob your life. In this series, I'm not going to teach you, but I'm going to share with you how you too can turn around by finding the emotional strength through cooking and through dancing and through finding the things that you love, so that you will love life again. Instead of seeing yourself in the sea where you are drowning, why don't you see yourself wearing a sexy bikini and surfing the wave in Hawaii? And every storm that comes, you are like doing it with style. So I hope to share with you the journey of healing through food and dancing. Don't be stubborn like me unless you want to suffer like me.